Imagine turning your iPhone into the ultimate retro gaming machine. From PSP classics to Nintendo favorites, we're diving into the best emulators for iPhone and iPad. You know, emulators are usually associated with Android, right? But guess what? iOS isn't far behind. There are already some fantastic options out there, and a few exciting ones are just around the corner. So let's jump right in. If you want an emulator that does everything, check out RetroArch. This thing supports over 50 systems, from SNES and Sega Genesis to PlayStation games. Here's the deal. RetroArch is fully customizable. You can tweak shaders, remap controls, and even create cheat files. Plus, it has online multiplayer so you can game with friends. How cool is that? And the best part? It's free, completely open source, with millions of downloads and a solid 4.5-star rating on the App Store as well as Google Play Store. Seriously, this is a must-have for any retro gamer. Let's move on to Dolphin Emulator, the ultimate way to relive your favorite GameCube and Wii games. Think Super Mario Sunshine, Twilight Princess, or even Mario Kart Wii. Here's why Dolphin is amazing. It supports HD resolution, has customizable controls, and runs like a dream, even on iPhones. And yes, it's available for both Android and iOS, although you'll need to sideload it on iPhones. Don't miss to try GameCube and Wii games on your smartphone. Delta Emulator, one of my absolute favorites. It's like the Swiss Army knife of retro gaming emulators. Why? Because it supports Game Boy, NES, SNES, and even Nintendo DS games. Now let me tell you why Delta is so awesome. It lets you sync your saves with Dropbox or Google Drive, so you can pick up right where you left off, even on another device. Oh, and it has cheat code support and a fast-forward option. You can pair it with MFI controllers, or even a PS4 or PS5 controller. Oh, and did I mention it's free? Honestly, it's no surprise Delta already has over 1 million downloads and amazing reviews. Next up, we have PPSSPP, which is hands down the king of PSP emulators. One of the best and finest emulator. Imagine playing games like God of War, Tekken 6, or Final Fantasy Crisis Core, but in HD resolution. Sounds pretty epic, right? Let me break it down for you. PPSSPP has save states and texture mods, and you can even customize controls or use an external controller. It's super popular with over 50 million downloads. And of course, it supports all the major PSP file formats like .iso and .cso. Trust me, this one's a no-brainer. MAME, Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator. If you're a fan of arcade classics, then MAME is your jam. It supports thousands of old-school arcade games, and it's perfect for bringing back those golden memories. It's super accurate, has customizable controls, and even supports fun features like light guns for compatible games. Trust me, if you love the arcade era, this one's for you. Let's talk about Play, a fantastic PS2 emulator. What I love about this one is how simple it is to set up. There's no need for a BIOS file, and it runs great even on lower-end devices. It's perfect for games like Katamari Damacy and Shadow of the Colossus, although it can struggle a bit with more demanding titles. Still, for a free emulator, it's pretty solid. You can grab it on Android and iOS, but on iPhones, you'll need to sideload it. It supports PS2 ISOs in .iso, .bin, and .elf formats. Let's talk about SameBoy, the ultimate emulator for Game Boy and Game Boy Color fans. It's all about simplicity and accuracy. You get features like fast forward, rewind, and even rumble feedback. Plus, it's completely free with no ads to ruin the experience. SameBoy is perfect for reliving those pixel-perfect childhood memories. So, which emulator are you going to try first? Is it Delta's versatility, PPSSPP's HD PSP games, or maybe RetroArch's massive library? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll know when Part 2 drops. Until next time, keep gaming and keep exploring. See you soon.